over 80% of students still don't know the meaning of admission cutoff mark, and because of this very reason, many students lose admission every year. Before you go about celebrating or losing hope, I need you to watch this video, because this video could be the salvation you really needed. So many students don't know the difference between JAMB cutoff mark, school cutoff mark, and departmental cutoff mark. Every year, thousands of students hear things like the cutoff mark for this year is 150, the cutoff mark for this year is 180, and they start making decisions immediately. Some get terrified, some get excited, some started celebrating, and I'm very sure that most of them don't understand the meaning of this cutoff mark. In fact, if I have to bring 10 students here and ask them the difference between JAMB cutoff mark, departmental cutoff mark, and school cutoff mark, I'm very sure 90% of them will fail the answer, and this is the main problem. This is the reason why students miss admission, because they don't actually understand the meaning of this cutoff mark. So if you are watching this video right now, I need you to pay close attention, because this video could actually be the salvation that will save you from making this mistake most students have already started making. Now, understanding these three cutoff marks will change the way you view admission processes, and in this video I'll be explaining each cutoff mark in detail so you won't make a mistake. So make sure you stay to the end of this video, because this video will actually help you. Let's start with the very first one, JAMB cutoff mark. This is one of the most misunderstood cutoff mark, the JAMB cutoff mark. The JAMB cutoff mark simply means the minimum score approved for all institutions to consider a candidate for admission. This is not your school cutoff mark, this is not your departmental cutoff mark, this is just the minimum score a university can approve a student. What this actually means is that no university could go below this score. For example, let's say the cutoff mark for this year is 160. This means that university is approved to set a cutoff mark above 160, but the minimum score they could go is 160. That means a university could set it at 170, 180, even as much as 200, but they cannot go below 160. That means they cannot go for something like 140 or 130. The minimum score they can approve is 160. Now, any candidate who does not meet up to the JAMB approved cutoff mark will not be considered for admission. That means if a candidate score 159, they won't be considered for admission for that particular year. Before I move on to the next one, I need to understand this. Scoring above the JAMB cutoff mark does not automatically mean you have secured admission, and this is where many students get confused. They think scoring above the JAMB cutoff mark means they have automatically secured admission, but that's not the truth. This next one, the school cutoff mark. The school cutoff mark is the second confused cutoff mark students get. The school cutoff mark means the minimum score approved by your university or your school of choice in order for a candidate to be considered for admission. This means that if the school set its cutoff mark as 200, even though you score as much as 199, just one score, you won't be considered for the next admission processes. Let's say post UTME. If you score below the school cutoff mark, you won't even be able to buy the admission form. You won't be able to buy the post UTME form because you did not meet up to the school cutoff mark. The school cutoff mark matters than your JAMB cutoff mark. Knowing the JAMB cutoff mark is good, but knowing your school cutoff mark is better. Now let's move on to the most important of them all. This is actually the big dog among all cutoff marks, and this is the most important, the most crucial one you really need to know: departmental cutoff mark. The first thing I need to know about this is that the departmental cutoff mark differs from other courses. For instance, the cutoff mark for medicine is different from the cutoff mark of nursing, and this actually determines how competitive that course is, because your departmental cutoff mark actually determines whether a medicine, nursing, pharmacy, or any courses aspirant actually get admitted or not. That's why I call it the big dog among them, because actually the final judge of all. If you score above the JAMB cutoff mark or the school cutoff mark and falls below your departmental cutoff mark, you won't get admitted. Rather, you might be transferred to another course. This is where many students don't understand. If you followed me up to this point, that means you are actually ahead of other students. Help by forwarding this video to an educational group chat and sharing it to your friend so that they can stay ahead and updated on the next step and avoid mistake that can affect the admission. This is Erudite Scholar, where students stay exceptional. Like, subscribe and follow for more. Comment on the next video you want me to do next, and see you on my next video. Bye.